Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I hope everybody's doing well today. And we're on to our next deck. We're on to the next leader that we're going to give a shot in OP03 and just try out some stuff. I'm super excited for this set. I think that there's going to be a lot of fun. I think the introduction of these yellow cards are going to be so interesting and so frustrating to play against. But if you're playing with them, it does seem like it's going to be a lot of fun. But I also have reservations as to how yellow is going to play in online events. I think that there's some really interesting cards that I don't know how it's going to work really well in an online setting. So I'm going to be really interested to see how like Katakuri or Lin ends up playing out, like if people are using it during online regionals and stuff like that. So that'll be a very unique experience. But I think that over the board, this deck is going to be so fun. It's going to be so cool to play. I think there's a lot of exciting stuff coming out with it. But Katakuri, of course, look at one life card from the top of your opponent's life area and put it either at, either your or your opponent's life area and put it at the top or the bottom of that respective life area. Then you get plus 1,000. So it's like, basically you just get to look at a card really quick and you're like, it's got a trigger. I don't want that. I'll put it at the bottom of their life. Or, it's got a trigger, but I know that I can play around that trigger or something like that. Keep it there. Or it's no counter. I can leave it at the top. You know, just it's a lot of manipulation, but you also just get a free plus 1,000. It's kind of wild. And then the card works super well in conjunction with cards like 10-drop Big Mom. You know, you set up like the turn before your opponent having a certain card at the top of their life, and you go for some board clear, and then you put down 10-drop and you just get rid of that card. So, I mean, it's pretty sick. And then you also include 8-drop in there, and you put one of the characters with a cost of 8 or less on the top or bottom, then play 10-drop the following turn. You just end up setting up for, you know, taking care of a lot of cards without really even having to do much, having to waste a swing. You can just use the on-play effect and or, you know, use some of the cards' abilities that this deck provides. So I think it looks to be really, really strong, and I'm kind of excited to play with it and just kind of toy around with some things. But I don't know exactly what's the play, what's the meta for this. So I kind of just came up with some ideas from I think I was pulling from a deck that was on One Piece Top Decks for like some of the Asian regionals or Asian tournaments that were going on, Southeast Asia. And yeah, I just kind of worked around and came up with a build and just going to kind of see how it goes. It does seem a little top heavy sometimes, like with having the 8-drop, 7-drop, 10-drop and whatnot. A lot of cards in there that don't have counter, but also are absolutely insane. So I think that it's going to work, though, simply because of how much life you can just add back on. It does seem like it has a lot of good capabilities. But I am going to test it out. The triggers in this deck are insane. I think there's like 20-something triggers in total. So almost every single life I take is just like, oh, trigger, play this blocker. Trigger, draw 3 cards, trash 2. Trigger, add a life to your life area, KO something 5 or less. Like, it's crazy. So I'm really excited. Let's just let's hop into it, see what matchup we get. And let's go Katakuri. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys, though, with a lot of the comments and feedback on the Lucci builds. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, he disconnected. Dang. I don't even know what Kuro does. You may trash 2 of the characters with the East Blue type, set this leader as active, and then rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Wow. So he gets an active leader and rest, a card of 5 or less. It's not bad. But I haven't heard much about Kuro, so that'll be interesting. Maybe this is something I might try out, actually. Just for funsies. But, cool. That would, man, I'm upset that he disconnected. That would have been a really fun matchup. That would have been really cool, actually. Also, sorry, I know I keep apologizing about it, but as you can probably tell, my voice it's a little off. I don't know what to say. I'm honestly, I feel perfectly fine, but at this point, I might have to go to the doctor sometime soon, just because I feel perfectly fine, but I don't. I think there's obviously something going on that I have like this congestion or it doesn't feel like it's seasonal allergies, but I could be wrong. Let's do, what do I can't pick up another pudding, right? Yeah. So I can't pick up pudding. I could pick up Sanji, but I think I'll just go with, I'll go with the 2K. Oh, I can't pick up pudding. That's right. Ah. Yeah. I forgot that's another pudding card. I was just thinking, oh, I can't pick up this card. Yep. I was thinking of just getting the 2K counter there because we do have the Sanji, but not a lot of counter power in hand. Aided Life, yeah, we're definitely going to take that. Oh, that's such a shame, too. We trigger Thunderbolt, but we don't really get much usage out of it. So I'm still learning and trying to figure out what exactly is the idea with this deck. So I am just going to put one on here. I'm going to swing at life. I'll view my top life. And I feel like I'm probably, you know what? Yeah, we'll just keep that at the top. We'll keep that at the top. And I will go ahead and put down Sparrow. Because Sparrow is a nice little searcher. I think this card's insane, actually. 3 cost, 5k, on KO search. What? Oh, I didn't end turn. Yeah, that's crazy. Super good. 5 at life. I don't want to take this, but I guess we'll just do that. Just 1k counter out. He's got 5 Dawn. Okay, interesting. 5 Dawn. I don't think I can do much to get rid of the card. Not that it's like that big of a deal. I could use Thunderbolt and trash a card and get rid of it. But I don't think that that's really worth. So I think I might, let's just do 6. This is like a double blocker turn. You may add, and then add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and do, yeah, let's go ahead and do 5. We'll do 5 with Sparrow. I'm going to do 7 again with Katakuri. Let's do 7. I'll look at the opponent's top life. It's a 2k counter. Let's put it at the bottom. That's going to be really interesting, just kind of figuring out what cards I'm looking to keep at the top of my opponent's life or what cards I want to put at the bottom. How useful does it work out for me that way? So that'll be kind of unique to kind of toy around with. But we haven't picked up 8-drop yet, which is like, 8-drop, 7-drop would have been nice by now so I could have it for the next turn. Maybe that's where, in the previous swing, I could have put this top life, which was a 2k counter at the bottom, just to see if I could try and get closer to picking up one of those cards. But I'm not entirely sure if that's the play or not. He does choose to take. And I'll just go ahead and put Sanji and Brûlé. I'll just go ahead and pass. Having 10-drop in hand, though, feels good. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and let that die. Oh, Yeah. We'll pick up 10-drop. Why not? Why not? I kind of want it. The card's insane. The card's actually kind of insane. This next turn I can get a little aggressive, so I'll go ahead and take that. He's got 7, maybe 7-drop blocker. No, okay. Puts down Nami. Is he going to rest the 1, do a search? Yep. Picks up Brook. Leaves 2. Leaves 2. Interesting. I almost want to play this and then see if I can find 7-drop. I think I'm going to. Whew. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, we'll go 5 at life. Maybe I should have swung 5 first if that was my goal, but I was still thinking, like, what if I don't get 7-drop? So. I like this card a lot, by the way. This card is pretty cool. Add the top or bottom card of your life to your hand, and then add one from the top of your deck to your life. It's just cycling through cards. Kind of sick, honestly. Kind of sick. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and throw down 7-drop. Let's see what he does. He chooses to take a life. Interesting. I definitely thought he would give me one. With no blockers on field, knowing that 10-drop's coming down the next turn, too. It's ballsy. Yeah. Very ballsy. I will counter out of this. If he swings 5 again, I think I might take. I don't know. Because then he would have 7, still have 8 on left. Could do 2 big swings with Kid. I think it's actually best if I counter out of this. Now I think about it. Let's just go ahead and counter with that because we're not going to be able to use it for probably like 2 turns. Yeah, these Thunderbolts and Ikaku Sovereignty are kind of dead in hand right now. But 10-drop's just gross. Absolutely gross. Let me think. He's going 7, 3, 3, 4, 7. I will take this. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm actually going to play that. And then I can go ahead and I can get rid of that, and the 2K counters are nice. I think I'm just going to get rid of that and one of the Ikaku Sovereignties. Wait, what does it do? Uh-oh. Is it bugged? Oh, no, that was weird. It just it was just highlighted, which made me kind of confused. 7, 7, 7. Do I want to take this or block? No, I think I'm actually just going to counter out. Yeah. I think I'm just going to counter out simply because if he does reactivate, yep, then we'll block. Yep. And now we can get 10 drop down. I can go 5 here. Sadly, won't have enough for a lot of swings, but it is what it is. Ooh, Punk Gibson. Okay. And I'll play 10 drop, and I'll just go ahead and pass. We're at 3 life. I do have, let's see. Yeah, just 4K worth of counter in hand. But we should be fine. Ooh, he's going 7. Alright, so I'm actually going to take life just because there is the chance that I could get, what is it? Thunderbolt out of life. Oh, it's so good. That's so good. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I'm gonna take this one. It's not funny, but it kind of is. So I'm gonna take just to bait him into this. Oh, unless there's like some card I don't know about, but we have 3 2K counters in hand. I mean, like, I can't imagine, you know, I can't imagine. But yeah, that should be GG. So now we'll just go 12K at life. We'll go 8K. And if that doesn't win, I just slap it all onto Katakuri. Oh, you know what? All right, so I knew that I had the win, but wow, kind of a misplay on my part, right? Was I totally could have, let's do GG. Oh, well, he disconnected. But kind of a misplay on my part. Since he had 1 life left, I could have used the Katakuri ability right there to see what the card was, just in case it does happen to be some insane trigger that I could play around. I wasn't even considering that. And that's where I think playing with this deck regularly and finding those, you know, those things will be extremely helpful. Yeah, all right, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. And yeah, what a solid match. I think I'm just gonna probably pop it here, and then go into some more matches in you know, in future games. But God, I'm sorry, that was just really funny getting the Thunderbolt right there. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I think that Katakuri is going to be such a fun deck. This is going to be such a fun deck to play in OP03. I'm really excited for it. Like, I'm excited for Lucci. I think that I've been tinkering with using just a Navy setup because I think it matches my playstyle better. You know, like, out of these videos, I've just been tinkering with it. But Katakuri seems like something I could really get behind, and a leader that I think would be a ton of fun to play. So, hope you guys enjoyed as always, and other than that, much love, and I hope you have a great day, all right? Peace.